From LEX 18, your official UK sports station for Big Blue Nation, this is BBN Tonight. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK Athletics.
Hey, what's up everyone? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to BBN Tonight. I'm Eli Gain.
And I'm Keith Farmer. Tonight we'll preview the UK baseball and softball seasons with both of the teams holding their media day today.
And later hear from a UK baseball player who faced an off-the-field health challenge. We'll also talk with Cats play-by-play man Darren Hedrick. But first, we can't get to the baseball and softball stories without addressing some of the bad news for basketball player Terence Clark. That's tonight's Big Blue story presented by Baptist Health. The Kentucky freshman has been trying to recover from an injury that has sidelined him from SEC play. Now, Coach Cal says Clark will need to sit out at least 4 more weeks, making it highly unlikely we even see him for the rest of the season. Here's what Cal had to say about it on his radio show last night.
Terence wants to play so bad, and we want him to play. I want him to play. You know, I want to coach him and get him on that court. And but there were tears today, and I mean, his and mine. And for him, think about it. It's like your career is flashing before your eyes. Say a prayer for him. I mean, every day I look at him, I said, how you feeling? How are you? You know, you worry about mental health in all these situations, but especially something like that.
Yeah, Keith, just tough to see so much potential and talent that Terence Clark has, and to possibly not see him for the rest of the season is kind of heartbreaking in a sense.
I mean, you're talking about a guy that's been projected to be an NBA player. Hopefully they just shut it down, and then you give him the choice. Does he want to go on? Does he want to come back to Kentucky for one more year? You don't risk anything about his future. All right, now let's get to the diamond. Both the Kentucky baseball and softball teams held their media day today, outlining what fans can expect for 2021. Here's what baseball coach Nick Mingione had to say as he enters his 5th year at UK. He's excited to get back to Kentucky Proud Park.
And as far as the attendance goes, I'm up in the press box now looking at our field. We're still finalizing some of those plans for the stadium and everything. But once we add our next midweek game, we'll have 37 home games, the most in the history of the program. So we have a beautiful ballpark, and we plan on playing in it.
The baseball team finished last season, which was cut short by the pandemic, with an 11-6 record. But the Cats had won 6 in a row before league play was supposed to get started.
We also heard from 2 of the Cats' key players, senior pitcher Jimmy Ramsey and sophomore outfielder John Rhodes, about what to expect from the season ahead.
It is a long SEC play. I mean, it's 10 weeks of the best baseball you've ever played before. So you just can't get your head down if you're struggling, because if your head's down in the SEC, it's not going to get back up if you don't fight it.
We have a lot of guys in a lot of places that can contribute to the team, and we have a lot of depth of positions. You can form the lineup a bunch of ways. Like I said, I think this year wherever I fall is where I fall, and I'll go wherever they need me to go.
Jimmy Ramsey is the most experienced pitcher on UK's staff, having logged approximately 112 career innings. Ramsey is expected to move back into the bullpen this season with added depth on the pitching staff. And John Rhodes is a third-team preseason All-American. Last year, he was National Co-Freshman of the Year after leading the SEC and ranking 2nd nationally in doubles. Rhodes batted .426 with 11 runs, 12 extra base hits, 19 ribbies in 2020. Keith, in a normal year, Rhodes probably goes pro after last season, but thanks to a shortened MLB draft, we're getting him for another season. So exciting for the Cats team and the fans who will be able to watch him again.
Can't wait to watch him. All right, now let's turn to the softball team. The number 13 Cats were recently picked to finish 5th by the Southeastern Conference coaches in their annual preseason poll. Here's what Coach Rachel Lawson had to say about the upcoming season, which will be her 14th with the Cats.
That's why you pick Kentucky. You don't come to Kentucky if you don't want to be in the World Series, if you don't want to put in the time and the effort and the work to winning an SEC championship, to going to the World Series.
High expectations, but she's backed it up before. Lawson has led Kentucky to 11 NCAA tournament appearances, 7 super regionals, and the 2014 World Series. In 2016, she was SEC Coach of the Year. This team should be one of the best in the country, but like always, the SEC is just stacked with talent.
But they were rolling last year, and they have basically that entire team coming back. Well, the softball program also rolled out 2 of its stars to talk about the upcoming season for Media Day. Here are comments from junior catcher and outfielder Kayla Kowalik and senior first baseman Mallory Payton.
I look at our entire team, and every single one of them is athletic. They're very quick on their feet. They react to balls, and our entire team is very, very fast.
I think it almost would have been worse to end on a bad note, just because for coming into this season, you don't know what to expect because 10 months ago you were in a slump. So I'm grateful for where I left off, and I feel like in practice right now, I'm kind of getting back into that groove as we're scrimmaging.
Mallory Payton talking about how she ended last season, which was certainly on a high note. She was first in the SEC and second in the nation in total home runs with 11. She also had a .517 on-base percentage and a .379 batting average last year. And you heard from Kayla Kowalik as well, who made the SEC all-freshman team and set the freshman record for on-base percentage at Kentucky last year. Coach Lawson says Kowalik is probably the best leadoff hitter she's had at Kentucky. Keith, high praise right there for her.
Yeah, no doubt. And again, I can't wait to watch these two teams. After what happened last year with seasons being cut short, it's just great to see them getting full seasons this year. Definitely. So get out there and watch them when you can. Coming up next on BBN Tonight, we're not done talking baseball yet. We're also speaking with Dylan Marsh.
Yeah, UK's junior pitcher nearly had to abandon his dream of playing after contracting diabetes. Hear how he's overcome it and how he hopes to inspire others when we return.